Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of My Mom's Recipe Box. As you can see, we are still in Imperial Beach, California with my brother John, my sister Allison, and my niece Sandy, and my husband the cameraman. So today we're going to make a recipe for chili that is actually my sister's recipe, and she's changed it up a little bit, I think, because as you know, we're vegetarians. And we're gonna make this chili with Beyond Burgers, okay? So believe me when I tell you, you are gonna think this is chili with beef. Really, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. So my sister has very kindly shared the recipe with me, and I have a sous chef today, which is my brother John.
Hello.
And one of the things that we're going to use that's really exciting, in addition to the Beyond Beef, which is really exciting, are these peppers that my brother has grown in his garden here on Imperial Beach. And John, can you tell us what kind of peppers you have here?
That's a banana pepper.
This one?
Yep, these are the jalapeno peppers.
And what are these little yellow ones?
And these are mystery hot peppers.
Mystery hot peppers.
We actually got a plant from a neighbor, and it's a hybrid of probably something hot, jalapeno, and possibly what's another hot pepper? Habanero. I'm not sure.
Scotch bonnet.
But they're really hot. If you don't like hot, make sure you scrape the seeds out. Yeah. But for this purpose, we're gonna leave the seeds in.
We're gonna leave the seeds in, and we actually don't know how hot this chili is gonna be. So if you would like it milder, as John said, just go ahead and cut the seeds out, and you'll see when he starts chopping, he can, show you. Sometimes in the middle, you can just take a spoon and just sort of rub it, until you get the seeds out. Allison.
I just wanted to mention that we forgot our bell pepper. So if you don't want to use jalapenos, that's fine. You just use the bell pepper.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't have a bell pepper. So
banana pepper is substituting for the bell peppers today.
Right. But if
and
you
also, keep in mind with chili, if you forget the bell pepper, substitute. Yeah. But if you want to make it exactly the way my sister Allison makes it, go find yourself a bell pepper. And you said a red bell pepper, right?
Well, I like red, but
red bell pepper. Okay, it's not hard. You go find one. Okay, so we're gonna start by browning the meat, and because this is Beyond Burger, there's very little fat in here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to heat up your pan and add a little bit of olive oil, okay? So John, do you want to cook that for us?
Sure.
Okay, so here we have maybe a couple tablespoons of olive oil in a pan. And we're going to get that heated up. And how much Beyond Meat are you using?
We're using, for this recipe, calls for 2 pounds for the full crock pot.
Okay.
So these are both all quarter pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 8 of them. Actually, it came with 10, so we have 2 for another day. So I'm just going to help break it up. Mm-hmm. You can do it now or with the spatula.
Okay.
They don't make, I asked the guy, they don't make plant-based ground meat. It's all frozen.
Oh.
Like fresh.
Mm-hmm.
At least I haven't found it. If you guys can find it somewhere, more power to you. But this is just the same. They also had it in meatballs, which we could have done. But I think they spiced those a little too much. Since we're putting so much of our own spice, it's better just get the plain Beyond Burgers. The meatballs, I think, had an Italian seasoning to them. So I have used that before in a different dish, and they turned out delicious.
Okay, so while this is browning, we'll see about prepping the veg. Okay, so now we have the Beyond Beef browning in the pan on medium heat, medium-ish heat. Yeah, your stove will vary, so whatever. And now John is going to prep the peppers. So come over here, and John, go ahead.
Okay, I already cut that one prematurely, but we'll go. I'll just do one to show you how all of them are done. I cut it down the middle. And I'll show you, if you want to get rid of the seeds, just take a spoon, just scrape it out of there.
So John, if your eye starts itching right now, should
You
just go
never
ahead
touch
and
anything
rub it?
until you wash your hands after touching the hot peppers.
And why is that?
You will burn a pain you've never felt before. So some of the smaller ones are a little harder, but I find it easier to just chop off the top and then slice it directly down the middle, and then that leaves it a lot of seeds in this one, so that tells me that it's going to be hot. So I'm only going to take the seeds out of one because we want it to be hot, and the rest I'm just going to chop up with the seeds. Okay.
Okay, so the Beyond Meat is done. You can see it here. It's nice and it's got some nice good brown crunchy bits, and we're going to take this out of the pan and put it in a bowl, and then we're going to use this skillet to do our vegetables. Okay. Hi, welcome back. So we finished browning the meat, and now we are going to saute the vegetables. So I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. I would say about a tablespoon to the pan. Okay, give it a swish. Now what I have here on my plate is 1 small to medium red onion chopped, 4 cloves of garlic minced. How many peppers do we have here, John, you think?
I'd say about 8 peppers total.
And about 8 peppers totaled, and these are not seeded, okay? If you want it a little milder, don't take the seeds out of your peppers, okay? So we're just gonna push these in here. And we're gonna saute these vegetables. And to these vegetables, we're gonna add some spices, right, Allison?
Right, but not till they're done.
Okay.
First, we're gonna saute them until the onions are like translucent.
Okay. Okay, so that usually takes, between 3 and 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep an eye on these, and when you come back, we will be adding the spices, okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So we have cooked the vegetables, and the onions are translucent, and everything's cooked. And I'm going to cut the heat. Oh, that's the other way. Okay. How do you turn this thing off?
All right, Allison's coming in.
Oh, okay. So I've cut the heat. And then we're going to add our spice blend, okay? And our spice blend is about, and again, you know how we don't measure. So we have about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We have about a teaspoon of oregano, about 2 teaspoons of cumin, and then we have about 3 tablespoons of chili powder, okay? And salt and pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't have.
A pinch of sugar.
And also a pinch of sugar, which might or might not be optional. Okay, so we're gonna mix this together.
Let me get the salt and pepper.
And we also need salt and pepper. So as you can see, this makes the veggies very spicy and coated. And then we're also gonna put a little bit of pepper. Like that.
I know, it's
A couple of grinds. And then a little bit of salt. Okay, just like that. Okay. We're gonna give that a stir. Okay. You know, when you're cooking in somebody else's kitchen, try and be a little neat. Okay. Okay. So now we are ready to put the chili together in the crock pot where it's going to be cooking for a while. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the meat. So I've got my cooked Beyond Meat here. I'm going to put that in. Okay, just like that. And then I have my vegetables here. And I'm going to put those in like this. Okay, get all that in there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to put in is about 46 ounces of tomato juice. And we're using Clamato today. Maybe I say Clamato, you say Clamato. let's call the whole thing off. So let me shake this up. Actually, I tasted this, guys. This really tastes like tomato juice.
But this is the secret ingredient, by the way.
Oh, this is the secret ingredient. So we're gonna pour this in here.
I think it's a little thinner than tomato juice, so you might not.
It might be. So am I using the whole bottle?
It doesn't matter. We can always add more later.
Okay. So I'll just add like this much. Maybe that much. Okay.
And I'm sorry, can I mention one thing?
Sure.
This doesn't have to be done in the crock pot. If you prefer, you could do everything on the stove.
Right, if you have a Dutch oven or just a big pot, you can just put it right on the stove and simmer it there.
Instead of putting it into the crock pot.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good point, Allison. So the next thing we're going to put in is a can of... 2 cans of diced tomatoes, guys, okay? And use your favorite brand, whatever you like. So come on over here, and we're going to put these in here. I'm going to hold them down low because remember the rule about not trashing other people's kitchens. Okay. The next thing we're going to put in here is a little bit of tomato sauce.
Which you can just get plain tomato sauce, but this is what we have on hand, so we're using it.
Exactly, and that's a good thing to remember. If you don't have tomato sauce, you're okay. This is an organic pasta sauce. It's perfectly fine, okay? Use what you have. And we're going to put this in here. This is going to have some basil and also some oregano. So we've already got oregano in here, so that's going to go together very well. Okay. The next thing we're going to put in is a small can of... The whole can? No. Oh, I'm sorry. We're just going to put in a little tomato paste. Okay. Let's put in a few teaspoonfuls.
Okay.
Okay. And this is just going to help, give you more tomato flavor, and it's also going to help thicken up your chili a little bit. Okay. Put that in there like that. Again, you guys, if you don't have tomato paste, it's not the end of the world, okay? All right. So we're going to give this a stir. Oh, and the last thing I almost forgot. Beans. Gotta have beans, right? So what we have in here, and these are rinsed and drained, okay? We have red kidney beans, we have garbanzo beans, we have black beans, and we have pinto beans. And it's one 15-ounce can of each one, okay? Again, your favorite beans go in here, all right? We like a variety. I'm partial to the garbanzo beans. Those are my favorite. And I also like black beans. Okay, so let's carefully pour those in so we don't spill anything. Anything else, I should say. Okay, and those go in. Thank you. Okay, and now we're going to give this a stir. Okay. And just get everything mixed up in there. Get the tomato paste mixed in. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I wish you guys could smell it because it smells good already, and we haven't even started cooking it yet. So, Allison, what do you set your crock pot on?
It depends how hungry my husband is.
How hungry are you?
Oh, you mean what temperature? I just put it on medium.
Okay. Okay, guys, so everything's in the crock pot, and the crock pot is set on low. Okay, so we're just going to let it go for about an hour, and then we're going to give it a taste to make sure we've got the spices we like, make sure the sauce tastes good. We might need to add something. Remember, you can't take anything away. So we'll see how it is. So come on back, and we will check it out in about an hour, okay?
You're ready to taste the chili.
Okay, Beyond Burger Chili.
Okay, here we go.
Chili time.
It's been in the slow cooker for a couple hours.
Mixing my cheese and sour cream.
Yeah, we had the cheese and sour cream at the bottom.
Homemade Texas toast.
I hope
Texas
it's spicy
toast.
enough for us.
There's not
Okay, I'm gonna come down over here first, babe. What are you thinking?
Oh, it's a little spicy.
It's a little spicy. It's good.
There's
a kick.
John.
That's delicious.
Okay.
I want to try a bite without. It's got a little kick.
It hits you right after.
Yeah, a little creeper
It's a
kick.
creeper, okay.
Creeper kick.
Can you taste it?
Yes. Hang on one second.
Okay,
See
let's.
me? No, you gotta go landscape.
Horizontal.
Well, I think we're live.
Okay, so here's my turn to taste the Beyond Meat vegetarian chili.
Oh, it's delicious. It's amazing how the Beyond Meat actually takes over the flavor.
It tastes like grilled meat.
Yeah.
The sauce is really good.
Yes.
It has a little bit of a kick.
I just wanted to let you guys know that our Dave Matthews fans, there's a Fire Dancer cup to the left of me and the right of my sister that is in the video.
Thank you so
Did
much.
not know that.
I'm going to try the Texas toast.
Good.
It's delicious.
It's so good.
It's great.
Guys, give my sister Allison's veggie chili a try. I guarantee you're going to like it.
Yes, you will.
It's going to keep you nice and warm on a cold winter night. Or it'll keep you nice and warm on a hot summer night. Whenever you eat it, you're going to love it. And remember, it gets better the longer you have it out cooking. So put it in your slow cooker, go to work, come home, have a delicious bowl of veggie chili. It's really going to hit the spot. So thank you again for watching My Mom's Recipe Box. We really love that you're here. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Please give us a like. Please give us a share. And take good care of yourselves. And we will see you again on another episode of My Mom's Recipe Box with the whole family in Imperial Beach, California. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.